So earlier this week, we vented our frustration about how the Vikings have been so secretive about the Danielle Hunter injury. It's like it's easier to get nuclear secrets, like where's the yellow cake going? What about plutonium? As opposed to like, hey, what's wrong with Danielle? Right? And yeah, it's just a tweak. It's just a tweak. It's just a tweak of the week, right? And yes, I get it to a degree. Oh, sure, Spielman wanted to keep it secretive so he could get Yannick for really cheap. Blah 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 blah. But here's the thing. Yannick took a $6 million haircut from the Jaguars to come here, as well as the Jacksonville only got a second and conditional fifth. So it's not like there was a bonanza. There was a huge windfall that was coming Jacksonville's way. Like Spielman could have told Caldwell that Danielle Hunter was frozen in carbonite and launched into deep outer space, and Jaguars wouldn't have had any more leverage because they wanted to get rid of Yannick before the season. Clock was ticking, and the Vikings were the only serious game in town. So yeah. As well as, if that were true, I mean, why the cloak and dagger afterwards? Like, there is no incentive to lie, even though Zimmer never talks about injuries unless it's to throw Sharif Floyd under the bus, which I'm still pretty upset about. But anyways, you can say, ooh, the Packers might have to game plan for Jalen Holmes instead of Neal. Okay. Sure. Or, hey, let's put him on IR so we don't have to list him on the practice injury report. So, we keep that still secretive. Right. I get it. Whatever the injury is, neck, hamstring, neck string. Danielle is so muscular. Every single thing is connected. I get it. I fully understand it. But whatever it is, and if it is, specifically if it is a friggin' neck, take your time. So it is good that the Vikings are being extremely precautious about Danielle in this spot. And I don't believe Rick Spielman. Like when he says that he does expect Danielle to be back after 3 weeks, because I mean, Spielman, I love Spielman, but all he does is lie, right? So we are not trading Percy Harvin this time. There's no reason to anticipate that Stephon Diggs is not going to be a Minnesota Viking. Danielle Hunter will be back in 3 weeks. But okay, take everything with a massive grain of salt. Actually, not. Don't take everything Rick Spielman says with a grain of salt. Like, dredge all of the oceans of the world and take all of that salt, and then take what Spielman says with that amount of salt, right? But this sort of seem like one of those spots where it's like, hey, he'll be back in week 4. It's just another week. It's just one more week. It's just one more week. And then before you know it, it's February, and 99 has missed the whole year. It's like... So Matt Damon was on 30 Rock. He was a pilot, and he would say no matter the length of the delay, he'd just tell what you do is you tell all the passengers about 30 more minutes so people don't go insane. So there's just some shred of hope. But again, I don't care what the timetable is, whether it's a week, whether it's 3 weeks, whether it's 8 weeks, whether it's 12 weeks. Just get Danielle fully healthy, because if it is something serious and it really is the neck and not something trivial like a hamstring, even though, as we saw with Thielen last year, hamstrings can be pretty, absolutely be precautious, because necks can be career enders. They really can be. And also, there would be nothing worse than rushing Danielle back. He's not ready. He retweaks something, or he's not in game shape, even though Danielle Hunter's. And then all of a sudden, like there's a soft tissue alien abduction. We don't need that either. And then he retweaks something, and it costs him a season, or maybe even worse. And also, the Vikings. I mean, as weird as it sounds, taking your best player off of the team, taking the best edge rusher off of the field. The Vikings are good. The Vikings are good with Afadi, as well as Yannick Ngakoue. And hell, maybe in some bizarro world, 95 and 91, revved up, ready to go, they take up the mantle as the best edge rushing duo in the NFL. NASCAR speed for days to just get after it. And then all of a sudden, does that make Danielle Hunter expendable? No, but it is interesting. So, like, what if a team comes in next offseason, Danielle Hunter's going to be 20-6, and he's on that contract still? I mean, and a team just comes in and plops down 3 ones. Like, what do the Vikings do? Like, what do the Vikings do? I mean, yeah, you pay Yannick, you pay Afadi, you ship Danielle out for 3 ones. It's so weird to say. It really is weird. But like I said, the Vikings are smart. They are being extremely precautious. They are taking things very, very slow. And if it's the whole year, whatever. Because, again, even though the Vikings are all in on this season, good with Yannick, good with Afadi, Danielle, get ready for whenever you're back. Because, man, you got a Hall of Fame career ahead of you. Hopefully it's still here in purple. Unless the team offers 17 first-round picks. I don't know. Who really knows? But, again, take all the time you need. I don't believe he'll be back week 4. but would love to be wrong. All right, so your thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.